How's it going, guys? This is going to be my last episode slash tutorial on using Iweb. Now today I'm going to be all over the place. Anything that I can think of that may help you out, I'm going to bring it to your attention. Also, this should cover pretty much, I'd say 80 to 90% of Iweb's capabilities over the last 4 videos I've done. So if you can look, just take a look here. I've got my web page or my website pretty much built. Right now I'm on the very first page. By the way, the website is called tacticalforceinc.com if you want to go and check it out. Okay, let's go and look at what Inspector does. Let's look at Inspector more closely. If you notice, Inspector is right on the bottom of your interface, and you just click it. Then there's a box that pops up. Top of that box it says Page. Now if you start on the left hand side, you see a little Page Inspector tab right here. Now what this does is it customizes the way that particular page that you have, or the page that you're on, it customizes how it looks. You can set exact measurements, how big and how small you want that page to look, as well as the page background and the browser background. Let's move on to the next little thing here. Is called the Photos Inspector. Now if you have photos embedded within a page, then you can come here and you can set up a slideshow, you can do transition, and you can mess around with the appearance by showing reflections, captions, and full screens, as well as the color of the page background. That's photos, or correction, that was actually slideshow. If you go into photos, you can enable photo sharing. You can photo download, it says photo download size, that's just the size of the photos. You can allow visitors to subscribe as well as make comments. RSS feed. Now if you want to set up a blog, basically all you need to do is come down to add page, and once you, so right here it says themes, and once you get on the themes page, you see it has blogs, movie, albums, etc. So you can set up a blog within your website if you want. Now when you set up that blog, you can also specify a number of excerpts to show, excerpt length, allow comments, and search. You can also do this with podcasts. You can set up podcasts to go directly into your website. Okay, the next option here, this right here, the text. It deals with the text. Make sure you have some text selected before you try to mess around with the properties of it. Otherwise, it won't do anything. Now, you can do bullets and numbering. I'm here on list, actually. I'm here on list. Let's click text here. Text, you can just mess with the properties of it, the spacing, as well as the background, as well as how you aligned it, i.e. centered it, justifying it left or right. You can also do text wrap to help you conserve space. And then I just talked about list. That's where you put bullets and numbering. Let's move to the next little icon here. This is the graphic inspector. Here it just gives you the option to color fill certain areas, as well as putting picture frames around your text. And then once you do that, you can specify the size of that picture frame or that line or whatever you have around your text. And also enable shadow, and you can do the offset, blur, and opacity of that. You can also put a reflection, and again you can work with opacity. Let's go to the ruler here. Again, this is just talking about different properties of your page and size. You can also upload a file and also specify the sizes of that file. Okay, the next icon is the link inspector. This is just a way of putting links, embedding links into your web page. And once you do that, you can enable it as a hyperlink, and you can link it to another page if you want. And you can add a URL. And you can make the hyperlinks active. Last is the QuickTime inspector. That's if you want to put a QuickTime video into your website. You can enable the autoplay loop or the show movie controller. You can tell it when to start and stop, and you can do a poster frame. If you guys got any questions, because I'm not going to take too much time on the inspector, if you have any specific questions, let me know and I'll answer them. Okay, let's go ahead and close this. Down here at the bottom you have hide media. If you didn't know, you can just click that and it hides the media bar so that you don't have to look at it. If you go up to arrange, you can flip horizontal and vertically whatever you have selected. So I'll flip this horizontally. There you go. I mean, it comes in backwards. I don't know why anyone would want to do that, but let's undo that. And you can also do that vertically. See what else here. You can also reach the widgets from up top here where it says insert, and there you can insert your mobile media gallery, YouTube, etc. Also, you can reach it from the media bar here on the right hand side. If you go to view and you click show layout, what it does is it shows how all your text is laid out on each individual page. You see a series of lines. That's all that does for you. It can help when you're trying to align things with exact spacing. So if you go view and hide layout. Now also from this view menu you can select the inspector, and it's just like selecting it from the bottom there. You can also go to show colors. Let's click show colors. Now colors, it is very easy. You just select whatever you're working with and you can manipulate the colors to whatever you want them to be. You can also reach colors down here at the bottom right here. So you can mess with the colors. You can mess with the grayscale slider. You can also do web safe colors. They have codes that are supposedly better to use on your site than just putting in using normal colors from here. Spectrum, you just basically specify the opacity, and it's more a way to look at better color quality. Okay, so that's the colors menu. Okay, that's really about it. That's all I wanted to touch on today. I think I've covered about, like I said, 80 to 90% of everything that's in Iweb. If you guys are using Iweb and you have any ideas on how I could make my site better or some things that I missed, please let me know. If you guys have any concerns, let me know and I'll try to answer them. Also, please check out my website. It's at tacticalforceinc.com and give me some recommendations. Hey, thanks a lot, guys. Take care.